Hey fast learners, thank you for signing in. Today we're going to break down past paper questions. Hope we cover a lot. Well, the first part of the question, the question says that distinguish between a mechanism and a machine and give an example of each. We have to distinguish between a mechanism and a machine and we give an example of each. Yes, a mechanism is a mechanical portion of a machine that has the function of transferring motion and forces from a power source to an output. In other words, one can say that a mechanism is a system of parts working together in a machine. That system of parts the parts that are working together in a machine is what we call a mechanism. Or a mechanism is what is responsible for any action or reaction of a machine. Let me hope I'm clear. As a system of parts that are working together in a machine is what we call a mechanism. For example, take an example of a chainsaw. The mechanism takes power from a small engine and delivers it to the cutting edge of the chain. The gears and the gear trains, the belts and the chain drives, the cam and the followers, the linkage, all those are examples of what we call mechanism. So the other part is a machine. Now, what's a machine? A machine is a device used to alter, transmit, and direct forces to accomplish a specific object. So, in other words, it makes work easier by changing the size or direction of the force that it alters, it transmits, and directs forces to accomplish a specific goal or objective. For example, in a saw machine directs forces to the chain with the objective of cutting wood. So that what is doing the transmitting, altering, and directing the forces is the saw machine with an objective of cutting wood. Yes, so in other words, in simple terms, a mechanism is a system of parts working together in a machine, whereas a machine is just a device, our mechanical device used to alter, transmit, and direct forces to accomplish a specific objective. Going further to the question B, state the parallel axis theorem and name two cases in which it can be applied. State the parallel axis theorem and name two cases in which it can be applied. So, the parallel axis theorem, it says that the moment of inertia of a rigid body about an axis is equal to its moment of inertia about a parallel axis through its center of mass, and the product of the mass of the body and the square of the distance between the two axes. We had made a video that was giving us the derivation of the parallel axis theorem. So if you haven't watched this video, please go and watch it. It will help you to understand the parallel axis theorem the more. Yes, and the parallel axis theorem, this theorem is used for finding the moment of inertia of the various rigid structures about the different axes like a rod, disc, and a sphere.